Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And in this video, we are discussing about the problem daily lead code problem of September challenge. So we are having a question that is find original array from double array. So let me just explain what the question is about to say, and then I will discuss about the solution. So basically, we are given an integer array original. So basically, it is transformed into a doubled array that is named as changed by appending twice the value of every element in original and then randomly shuffling the resulting array. Right? Given an array changed, return original if changed is a double array. And if change is not a double array, return an empty array. So the elements in the original array may be returned in any order, right? So let me like explain what the question is saying. So we are basically having two arrays, right? Let me like write here. So we are having two arrays. One is original, and basically one is change. So basically we have this original array, right? And basically in the changed array, what we are having. Suppose like we have original array like 1, 2, and 3, right? This is an array. So in the changed array, what it is there, uh, we also have a resulting array, right? So yeah. So we are also having a resulting array. This is not for this question purpose. So I am just explaining you like to have you understand this question better. So in the resulting array, what we have is that we have original array as it is, right? And it also has double the like we have 1, 2, 3, right? So it has three more values, but that value should be double than the original values, right? Like we have 1, 2, 3. So double of 1 will be 2. So it will add on to 2. Let me take a different example. 4. Let me take this example itself, the question example itself. Otherwise, this will create a confusion. So 1. So we have 1, 3, 4 as it is, the original array. And also we have the double of the original array, right? Like in the original array, we have 1. So we should have here 2. The double of 3 is 6. So we have here 6. The double of 4 is 8. So we have here 8. Right? So this is the resulting array. Right? Now we shuffle this array in like shuffle in any order. So it will become changed. Right? So basically resulting and change may be equal or may be different depending upon the shuffled, right? How they shuffle the array. Right? So in this case they are same. So changed array is this, right? So what the question is stating that we are given a changed array, right? And we have to determine we have to like return the original array. Like if there is an original array for that particular changed array, we have to return that. And otherwise, if it is also given that if change is not a doubled array, return an empty array, right? Like if like the changed array does not have the doubles of the original array and original array both, so we have to return a empty array, right? So like how we will approach this question. So this is the main task, right? So we are noticing that if we are having a changed array, right? So changed array should be of twice the length than the original array because it should have elements. Like if it has three elements, so the changed array has six elements because three elements of original and three elements of their double. So like we have changed array length, like change. Let me write here. We have change dot length, right? Should be we have twice of original dot length. This is the one condition, right? So what we infer from this condition that we are having the chain length is equal to twice of original length. So original length may be of even or odd length. So but changed length is twice of the original length. So changed length should be a even. Changed length is always even, right? Uh, We always infer that. So first condition is that, right? And now we have to determine the original array if it exists. So what I am trying to do, let me explain you with the code because the algorithm is self-explanatory. So what we are trying to do is that I am using here is the hash map. I'm using here is a hash map algorithm that I'm using here. So what I'm trying to do, so basically I'm trying to do here is one thing. Tell me one thing, right? So what I can do, what is the algorithm of this question? So what I am doing is that first of all I am basically traversing over all of the array and storing all the elements in the hash map, and after that I am sorting the array. So why I'm sorting the array? So yeah, tell me one thing. Suppose I'm taking this example. One second. We are having this. Right. So we are having this example, right? So we have to calculate for every why I'm sorting. So I am sorting to uh, after sorting how this array will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. So what I am trying to think is that first of all I am putting all the elements in the hash map, and then after that I am traversing all over the sorted array. So why I am traversing over the sorted array and not the original array? So the reason is that if I am traversing over the sorted array na, so if I am on this element, right? So basically we have the changed array. Think one thing, we have the changed array. So changed array has normal element, and is twice version. Both it should contain both of the following versions, right? So like we can be sure that it is made from an original array, right? That have a like uh, single key, and the double key is basically we are adding extra in the changed array, right? So what I'm trying to do is that for every element I am on, I am just finding that if there is a element that is twice the value of that element. Like for one, we I am trying to find if there is a two. Like for the twice element, if there is a 2 in the hash map, what I will do, I will just decrement the count of 1 and 2 both, right? Of 1 and 2 both, so they will just vanish because their count is 1. Now what I'm trying to do, now I will move on to 2. Now I will find in the map that if its count is greater than 0. No, it's not greater than 0, because in when I'm checking for 1, so I have gotten 2, so I have decrement the count of both, right? So I just continue. So next I will come to 3. So when I am on 3, I will check if there is a double that exists like for 6. Yeah. So what I am trying to do, I will just decrement the count of both the elements from the map, right? And after that I will move on to 4. Now 4 is 4 count in the map is greater than 0, that is 1. So I will just find out if there is a twice the element of 4, that is 8. Yes. So what I will do, I will just decrement both the count by 1, right? Now I will move on to 6. So 6 I will found that is if its count is greater than 0. But it is not, so I will just move forward. So I will come to 8. So its count is basically not greater than 0. So I will just move forward, and I will come to end of the array, and my what I am traversing, I will just complete the array traversal, right? So this is about the algorithm that I am trying to explain. But one thing you may be noticing, why do you sorted this array? We can do it as simply, right? You can do as this. You can do on this particular array. So see one thing, right? You can think of one thing, if I don't sort the array, how will I become sure that I am taking the smallest value and then I am checking for the largest value? You understanding? Because what is there, because we want an original array. So original array should have values that, see, our changed array have two components, that is the original value component and the twice the value of original value component. and we have to return the array of original array we have to return. So original array will have the value, normal values. Like, let me have examples. We have changed array. Changed array has two components: original plus twice of original, right? So these two components make a changed array, right? So what I am doing is that I want to like extract the change original array. So what I am trying to do, if I sort the array na, so my this value comes before the this value, right? You understanding? My original value will comes always before the twice of original value, because this array should be it is not a negative array. So basically, I assume. So if it does not make sense, like it may be or may not be, so it does not make any change. So my original element will come before the twice of original element, right? So if I am checking for original, first of all, I check for original element, right? If my original element is there and twice of original element is also there, so I will just take a vector, like vector of vector of answer, or more precisely a original, and I have to like add this value, original value, I have to add here, right? I have to add this value, and once I have add on this value, I just delete that value also and that value also, because it may happen na, if we don't delete twice of original value from the changed array, it may happen that at any time we are coming on to this value, and this may cause a problem, because whenever I am whenever I am coming on any element, I just checking that element itself should be present and the twice element should be present. And what element I am adding to my original array is that the original value, the this value. I am just this value is only for checking, right? That if this value is present, this should also be present. Otherwise, we don't have a valid changed array, right? So you understanding what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say that we are always checking for a smaller element first, and then checking for its existence of twice of that element in that particular array. If that is present in the array, we just like add this original value to my answer vector, and I will just decrement both of their count by 1, so that they do not like make any problem in the further processing, right? So that twice of original does not be added in the original at any further case, right? Because it may happen na, if its count is greater than 0, we may traverse this, like whenever I am going to code, you may be noticing what I am trying to do. So in the map, first of all, I am whenever traversing, first of all, I check that that particular element is present in the map or not. If that is present, only then I have to check the twice element should be also present. Otherwise, I just continue, right? So if I am I am decrementing the count of both, right? So if their occurrence is 1 1, this also occur once and this also occurs once. So once I take this original value, I just decremented both of their counts by 1, so their counts will become 0, right? And after that, when I am coming on this value twice of original, because this is also present in the changed array, I am traversing on the changed array. So whenever I am on this value na, because I am on this value, I have traversed over this, but after some time I will be coming on to this value in the array. So when I am coming on to this array, value, I will check that if its count in the map is greater than 0 or not. So I will get that its count is equal 0, because I have decremented when I am on this value, right? So when I will come on this, I will just see that its count is 0. So I will just continue. I will not like do any processing for this element, right? And this should also be done, because we only have this value to check that both of the pair is existing or not. We don't have to do anything for this. We only have to this is present to only for checking, right? And I have to add this value only, right? So this is all about the algorithm. Let me have a deep down on the code. You will be understanding a much better way. So what I am doing is that I am having a vector. So what I am doing, I just sorted the array, and after that I am taking a map, or you can also take a unordered map, no matter. So what I am trying to do after that, I am traversing over the changed array. I am just adding to the map, and what I am taking is that I am taking a vector of int result, that basically stores the original array. And this is the condition that I have discussed here, that if my change length is basically odd, so basically, right, yeah, because it should be even, right? So I just return a empty array. So after that, what I am trying to do is that I am traversing over the changed array here. This is the traversal, and in traversal I will just check if my, see, here's the catch. I am checking if map of changed I equals 0. I have like shown you, na, like when I am on this value, I will just first check that if the value in the map of that particular element, if it is 0, I will just continue, right? I will not do any processing for that, right? If this condition is not hold true, so I will check that if my map of twice of changed I is equals 0, right? So this may be happen, like we have a particular element, right? We have here is 2 and we don't have here as 4. It may be like 9. So basically, it is not a valid changed array, right? You may be noticing, because whenever I am on 2, 2 is there, but twice of 2, that is 4, is not there, right? So if I am not getting like map of twice of changed I, if we are getting at 0, so we will return an empty array, because it is given that if change is not a double array, because it is a valid double array, because when it has all the then every value in the original array should have a double value, that is also that they both are present in the changed array. So if this condition is not true, we will move on to the else part. It means that both are present. So we will just result dot pushback changed I, the original one that I have shown you, and then after that I will decrement the count of both of like changed I and to twice of changed I, so that I don't have any problem in the further processing. And after that I will just return my result, that I have a vector stored, like it will store the original array. So this is all about the algorithm, and this is working. Let me run this. So this is working. Yeah. So this is working. So I hope you understand this. So if you like this video, do hit a like button, and subscribe to my channel, and share it among your friends. I will meet you in the next video. Thank you. So you basically understand now what I am doing. Like if map of twice is 0, so we are returning a 0, because if it is not present, so because to have a valid changed array, it should contain original and twice of original both. If for any value, any original value, it does not have a twice of original value. If for any single value, if for any single value it does not contain, na, so I do not like consider that. I will just return empty array, and after that, in the else condition, you may be knowing that. And if condition is changed, like if it is 0, I will just continue as because I am on this case, I don't want to process it, and I have decremented the count of both the elements when I am on this. So these three conditions, I hope you understand. So I will meet you in the next video. Thank you very much.